Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're looking at a game that's more familiar to me on the ZX Spectrum rather than 16-bit. This one's called Frostbite, published by Mikro Gen in 1988. Already reviewed it on the ZX Spectrum, come out 2 years early on that, but also come out on the Atari ST and Commodore 64. Now, a lot of these games seem better suited on 8-bit rather than 16-bit. I'm hoping this isn't the case and this makes a bit more of a move to it. But you take on the role as Hickey. He's a creature called a Keezer, and he must rescue 5 other Keezers to win the day. Now, there will be power-ups in this, which hopefully I'll bump into. There I am up the top there, that's a slinky sort of creature. We've now got bullets, I've escaped from my cage, let's find the other Keezers. Now, the graphics look a little bit bigger on this than the ZX Spectrum one. It's looking a little bit dodgy at the moment, like it's made with some sort of like game designer rather than a proper commercial release. But anyway, let's drop down there. We can now fire stuff. Let's take him out. This game's looking dodgy already. Now, at the moment, our time is running out, called Twang in the bottom middle. You see above that, just above there, is 5 shapes. They are the 5 Keezers that we need to rescue. Okay, so there's not much of the screen to work with either here, so we get over these drips. The screen layout, although the graphics are different, the screen layout seems to be fairly similar to the ZX Spectrum one. Right, what's that thing? This is really dodgy, this game. Anyway. So it's not an epic release. I think it come out on a budget, so you have to bear that in mind. Maybe it was all like a bit better then, but it does look a bit underpowered for the Commodore Amiga. It's better than the Joe Blade conversion on the Commodore Amiga, that is for sure. Now that's the first of the power-ups there. So if we see a red power-up, that will give us extra speed. If we see a blue power-up, whoops, that will get us extra height when jumping. Oh man, I've died again. And the green one will make us be able to survive falls a bit further down. Right. The enemies do regenerate if you get to enter it again. Right, so we've got this strange creature here looking like something out of Sesame Street that they've rejected. Get past this drip and then we... Oh, what? I was going to say get past that drip and then we're in business. The game would have been okay as a cover disc, I think, but I wouldn't like to pay any money for the thing. Fans of Frostbite on the ZX Spectrum, I'd say stick with that one. If you had a first introduction to the Commodore Amiga and wanted something familiar, you might have wanted to have a look at this before you see fully what the Commodore Amiga could actually do. Don't seem to be able to destroy those Grover, that's what it reminds you of, Grover out of Sesame Street. Let's have another go, but I don't really want to. Frostbite, we're set in some ice world, I think called Cosmia or something like that. We're on a rescue mission. The ZX Spectrum version, the Hickey creature you control is yellow. Here it's a bit of an orange with extra bit of shading on it. I'm not that impressed really. You have to look at other platform games, the Great Giana Sisters, Kid Chaos, and the Light Nicky Boom even. This one's interesting, but it does feel like an 8-bit converted to a 16-bit, really, because that's what it is. That is what it is. Mikro Gen more known for 8-bit stuff than 16-bit, I believe. Could have done with some music, maybe. Might have lifted it then, so played the game and music also. Maybe had a bit of a better interface on the thing, but yeah, it's not using, as I said before, the Amiga's full capabilities, so I have to mark it down for that. So it's a curio, but it was a budget game. Right, let's activate that. So you can pick that up. I've activated it straight away for super speed. Go, go, go. And I think we need the super speed to get past the next screen. Go. There's Grover there. No sign of the Cookie Monster. That thing just don't want to die. Lives in the bottom right corner. I think I'm going to run out of my super speed in a minute. Twang is gradually going down. Twang it. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Any contact with the enemy and you're doomed. You see there's a blue power-up on the left of the screen there, which I need to get to, and that'll help me jump past that orange thing, if indeed I get past it. But if I was playing this on my own and not reviewing it, I would have turned it off by now, that is for sure. It's a weak one. It is a weak one. Super Frog, I'd rather play that than this as well. Whole heaps of games. Compare the quality of a Psygnosis game, like a Shadow of the Beast 2 with all its great colour shading, great level design and music, the panpipes, and then look at this thing. You could hardly believe they are on the same computer. You have to compare games there on the same system. Oh, I've almost done it then. Yeah, this is rubbish. It's a bit lackluster. When I say a bit lackluster, I see very lackluster. You can get away with this on the ZX Spectrum. On this, no way, Jose. Right, we've got past this. Right, let's get up here now. This is my last life. As soon as I die, I've had it. I'm going to get kaboomed. But as I say, you don't necessarily have to agree with me. Comment in the comment section what you think about the games or any similar games as well. I love hearing from you. Right, I need to activate that first. That's why I couldn't get up there. Oh, come on, Nick. Boing. Go. Good. Right, now we've got some sort of ghost thing running across. That's him, kaboom. Now just get past this drip. Oh, what's the timing to get past that drip? It's game over again. Do I want to play this? Well, not really. The ZX Spectrum version there was pokes for infinite lives or infinite twang. Can't remember what I did on the review of that one. I might have used that to get a bit further. Have a look at Frostbite on the ZX Spectrum if you haven't already. Show that a bit of love. Yes. I think this game is probably about as much fun as Frostbite, isn't it, really? Here's running into a bit of a demo, showing you some of the other screens. But yeah, the sprites are bigger on this. There's less room to work with in the game. Right, that's a bullet above me. Pick that up. Fire getting to activate it. We do have a limited number of bullets. If you go firing them around the place like some nincompoopin, you will quickly run out. Boing, that's him kaboomed. Yes. Didn't have a sequel this game. Games I would have liked to see come out on the Commodore Amiga, because Mikro Gen did this one. I wouldn't mind them to see have Everyone's a Wally or Automania. They would have been quite nice to see. This one, not so much. I think if you own the game on 8-bit, this would have been tolerable. But if you didn't have no knowledge of the 8-bit version and then suddenly was having this, you'd be a lot more critical. Even than what I'm being here, I think. It's trading on its success on the ZX Spectrum and potentially Commodore 64 as well, though I haven't played it on the Commodore 64, but I can imagine what it would play like. It's not a 16-bit game, that's what I'm saying, folks. I think I more than got that one across. It's a completable game, though. Only 5 hickeys to rescue. They're in their cages somewhere. So it's a platformer stroke puzzle game. Got good movement on the thing. I've got there this time, right. And I've got 4 lives left. Good. Let's use all I've learned to try and advance further, then get out of here. I don't necessarily, well, I don't want to be playing this for hours. I don't want to play it all day. I don't even want to be playing it now. Will I be live streaming this if Amiga games ever go back up? Well, no. Oh, boo, boo. It's like a higher pitched version of the Clangers. Oh. I don't think I'm going to get past here, am I? I did get past it on the Spectrum review, so that's probably good enough. Come out on the Atari ST as well, that's interesting. I imagine it looks pretty similar to this. Have you got that version? Let me know. I'm running out of options here to get past this drip. So you shoot that thing, that's it, and then what's the options to get past here? I couldn't really have enough timing before. There might be a jump involved. That's probably not it. That's not it. He's got it wrong again. Ugh. We gotta get out of this game. If it's the last thing we ever do. It's game over again. By JJ and DJA, it actually says there. I've accidentally clicked on the button to go again, so I will do. Right, those goes were just practice. I was mucking about then. Let's go straight through and play. Go right through. Now, if you're new to the channel, these reviews aren't about expert gameplay, no siree bob. They're all about having fun, the channel in general is about that, de-stressing, and getting a bit of an idea of what you would have felt about the game on your first or second go, or even, we might be sitting on a table around a pub, somehow you've set up a Commodore Amiga and we're playing that, having a pint, having a beer, and talking nonsense. Hey, hooray, hooray, is it your round? I need another pint of beer, please. Boing. Now, so these first 2 screens, I've got them. They're pretty good. I can get past them quite quickly. Shoot that orange fellow. Shoot that thing. Then we go on the spring, don't we? Right, so this is plain sailing now. I've learnt this. I've got brain memory, although I've jumped in the wrong place. Oh, no, I haven't jumped in the wrong place. That thing gives us extra speed. Activate that when you need to. It's going to be about here, isn't it? And we're going to get superpower. Or maybe I can just activate it out here. That's it. Right. Get past these two Grovers. Activated that. I've only got that for a limited amount of time. Go! Go! Good. Right. So, get the blue thing. That'll help us jump a little bit higher. Jump, jump, jump. Jump. And then we're onto the bit. Oh, what? Then we're onto that bit where I just keep dying over and over and over again. Because I don't know the timing. Perhaps you need to, I don't know, perhaps you need to hang on to that red bit one then, but you can only have one power at the same time, so there's no way of holding on to that red thing. Don't know if this bit's possible. Oh, I've got pass, great! Hooray! You know, practice makes perfect, does it? And you turn it off again. Right, I don't remember this boot thing. There's a boot thing with an eye out in the middle, which I don't seem to be able to shoot. Right, so this is my next opponent, trying to get over this crazy boot monster. If you are a crazy boot monster, then comment below. Can I jump over this thing? I'm not sure I can do, can I? No, I can't. So how do you get round that? If you know how to get round that, then comment in the comment section below with an amazing tip. Don't think I can. See that enemy's regenerated down there? I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck like a yellow strange alien in a far off land, in a frozen land, in outer space. He's like a tubular spring thing. Can't shoot it. Oh, I think it's a timing thing, isn't it? You gotta wait till that eye thing. Wait till that eye thing goes down into the boot. He makes an interesting noise. That's probably the best bit of the game so far. That noise. Boing, 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 boing. Right, I'm coming across. No, that hasn't worked again. I'm getting annoyed now. Super annoyed. What's making that noise? It must be something in the room. I've been killed by Orko from He-Man, or at least his less famous brother, Dimbo. Well, anyway, hope you liked having a look at that. I wasn't overly impressed. I like the 8-bit version. I don't like the 16-bit version. It doesn't bring anything extra. If at all, it weakens the experience, so avoid it. So, hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Frostbite on the Commodore Amiga, published by Mikro Gen in 1988. A rather flat platformer, in my opinion. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.